Thank you for turning to page 121. Today we're going to take a look at a nice little offering from a company called Lost Battalion Games. These guys have done some fun Traveler stuff. They did the Traveler Ascension game, they published that, and they have lots of other stuff, the Sergeant's game, and they have these neat game aids. These are map systems for, in this case, outer space. They have these for ocean, for swamp, uh, a lot of different things. And the idea is you take these hexes and you assemble them into whatever layout you want. And then I have the border set board as well. So this will make it a nice square edge if you don't want that ragged edge. So I just thought we'd take a quick look at this. I do want to say a little bit about Lost Battalion Games. I met these folks at Adepticon back in March. Super nice people. They showed me this product. They also worked with me a little bit on understanding the rules for Traveler Ascension. I am still working on that, by the way. I'm getting to a point where I'm going to be able to do at least a solo game. Those are tough rules and they're not the most complete. So I'm figuring out some stuff as I go. So sometime down the line, I'll do either a solo play or I'll drag one of my sons into it and we'll play a game against each other. But I will do that. I like that game and I thought it really could have been something huge. I have no idea how big it was. I know I really like it and it really gets me interested in outer space and empire building and all that fun stuff. But anyway, Lost Battalion right now does not have a website. Their certificate, when I talked to them in March, they said their certificate was on the verge of expiring. They were going to be doing up a new website and it would pop up. I haven't seen it yet. So I got these from Noble Knight Games. I didn't actually buy these at Adepticon. I bought them from Noble Knight Games. That's what this sticker is. And Noble Knight has quite a few of these. I'll put a link to Noble Knight. If you've never used them, they're actually really good. I've bought quite a bit off of them. And they're basically a resupply, reissue store. They take in old gaming stuff people don't want, and then they sell it to you at whatever the price is. And these were pretty good. I'm going to be doing a total of 2 sets of these and 2 border sets. So I'm into this about, call it $50 by the time all is said and done. But I like how they look. So I'm going to do a demonstration of how to assemble it. Before I assemble this, I want to take these out of their packaging and show you what you get in the set. This is a tile set that comes with 70 total tiles. As you see, there's 7 here and there's 10 stacks. So I get 70 complete tiles, and they are 2-sided. And I'll show that once I get it out of its packaging. These are shrunk wrap, and they're a little difficult to get out of the packaging. Okay, still working on it. There we go. Okay. Wow. Okay. We're going to go this way. There we are. Didn't have this much with problem with the other one. So there we go. That's how they come out of the packaging. And you get a 2-sided tile. You get just space on one side, and you get a moon on the other. This is a moon set. And they also have, I have the star set. And then this is going to be a border expansion pack. And what this is just a bunch of flat-edged pieces that'll make this a square or rectangular setup. So now I'm going to go ahead and start assembling. Okay, this is the base setup. I mixed in one of my stars just to give an idea of what it would look like on the table. This is one set put up, and it took me 11 minutes to put it together. That's my knock on the product. You've got to have some time to put it together. I really like how this looks. I'm going to go ahead and show the edge for this one. I'm not going to set up all of these because I really don't have enough time right now. I love the way these look, and what I do with my Traveler table is I very often will set up what the system looks like just to kind of give the players a little visual reference. So I'll have some of the boards set up maybe for the down port, some of the boards set up maybe for their ship, and then I'll have something like this to show them what the area of space they're in looks like. It's just something I've enjoyed doing. My players seem to respond to it, and since Traveler's combat is done cinematically, more or less, you don't really have tabletop rules per se. You can go ahead and use this as your combat map. It's the star and that's the planet. These are the edge pieces. These make the edge nice and flat. And there's a set of corners as well, which I do have. And then you got to figure out where they go. So there they go. I'm just going to show this very briefly. Okay. This part is a little trial and error. You've just got to find out where they fit and then fit them in there. That's a corner piece I put there by mistake. I'm going to put him over here. So again, setup time on these guys is heavy. And I don't have as much time today as I thought I might for this video, so I'm going to have to kind of cut it a little short. But you get the idea. So here it is. It's a very nice product. I like it a great deal. But you do have to have time to set this guy up. So that's just a fair warning. If you want to pick this guy up, I recommend it. I think they're gorgeous. I'm going to scale it with some starships in just a second. Here we go. There we go. So there's how the corner piece would look. And you get yourself a nice square setup. These are double-sided as well, but they're double-sided for, they just have stars on both sides. So it's just a really nice set that I really like. I'm going to show it with some Traveler starships. Like I said, I apologize. My original plan was to set this whole thing up, but it does take some time. Whenever I use these on the table, I'm sure to build in extra time for the construction. So here we have some Traveler starships. Put the mercenary cruiser out there. Well, there's your mercenary cruiser. I have the Donosev research vessel. These are all the old Ralpartha ones from Traveler of the New Era. I just want to show how they look on the table. And then I have this one, which is a capital ship from Silent Death. This is a Fletcher. So there you have it. So if I wanted to depict the mercenary cruisers over here, the Donosev is here, and I have a capital ship coming up, this is how I would show it on my map. And like I said, with Traveler combat being kind of cinematic instead of tactical on the tabletop, I like these boards for that. So there you have it. That's just a quick look at a really nice product. I think they're gorgeous. It's just that you have to have a little bit of time to set this guy up. I think it's great that they're double-sided. And I recommend them. As I said, they have these also for oceans, rivers, prairies. So it's a good alternative if you can't afford or don't want the vinyl playmats. This is a great alternative, and I do recommend it. But that's all I've got today on page 121. I want to thank you for your time. Thanks for watching. I hope you like what you heard and saw. Let me know what you think of this product from Lost Battalion Games. And I'll put a link for how to get it through Noble Knight and Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on page 121.